true Tom and Kate fashion, we've decided, rather than driving straight through the middle of France, to go into the mountains to get back. Just something a little bit different, as we've been by the coast so long. So yeah, we're slowly heading higher and higher. See, it's boiling hot, but we can still see snow-topped mountains. Sorry, I'm just watching the road as we're going. Yeah, we can see we've just gone past Grenoble. I'm just going to go a little bit higher. Tomorrow we might try and go to Lake, what's it called? Lake Annecy. It's been really busy in France as it's been a bank holiday weekend, so the roads have been chaos. Even the toll roads were just rammed. So yeah, we're going to try to see how busy it is tomorrow. We're due for some rain on Monday then, but we're going to use that as a big driving day, as we've got to get back across, head north for Money's vet appointment before we leave. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Just heading to an area that we've found, see how busy it is. Could be packed full today, for all we know. Just don't know. So yeah, we'll see what we get when we arrive. Right, we've arrived, completely out of the ordinary for where we would normally stay. I don't know if you can see behind me, we've got snow on the mountains. It's still pretty warm. Kate and Els have managed to find some water still. Just flipping out there on a paddle board. So yeah, we've stayed, I think it's called La Morte. We'll just stay here for a night. It's a pretty big climb. I don't know how high up we are, but the road was windy. Kate had the short straw of doing the driving on that section again. But yeah, it was a hairpins, 6 or 7 hairpins going up and up and up until we got here. I think it's usually a ski resort. I think there's ski lifts all around the mountains here. So yeah, there's a little air just across the road, which is €11 a night, €1 for the tourist tax, €10 and then €1 for tourist tax on top. So yeah, we'll stay for a night. I think we've got some rain incoming, so we might just be off early in the morning, and then it's going to rain even more on Monday, so we'll be doing a big drive day Monday to move on. Let me just flip the camera around again. You can see these two on the water on the paddleboard. Elsa is her favourite place she's been, I think because of all the activities she can do, and it's all free, all this, by the looks of it, which is good. There's just loads of paddleboards scattered around and you can just jump on and use them. So she's going to be in there for quite a while now. Feels strange not being by the sea. It's really, we've just been by the sea the whole way, pretty much. It's quite alien to us not being by the sea. Takes some getting used to, not having a beach to visit and stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be like that for a few days. We might go, once we get back up to the north, we might visit some of the northern beaches. There's a few nice ones up there. But yeah, I'll walk back over to the van in a minute and just do a little quick video of the park up. I've not done many videos of park ups in France. Just passes me by a bit, the time, and just sometimes forget to get the camera out even. So yeah, that's it. I'll head back over in a minute and do a little video, show you where we stayed, and then we'll just be chilling for the rest of the evening. Just walking back over to the van now, just to show you what the park up looks like. I'll just flip the camera around. So there's this little bit on the gravel, and there's also a little bit on the grass as well. You can get electric hookup if you want it as well. I'm not sure how much that is, as we haven't gone for electric, or we didn't ask to anyway. He might have charged us for it, but we haven't used it. So yeah, we're just on the grass. But usually we'll go on a hard pitch on the gravel, but there wasn't much room, so yeah, we've just gone on the grass here. Just flip around. So we're just over there, just by that blue van that's moving. Yeah, I'll put the location on in case anyone wants a stop off in the mountains at any point. Nice little place, to be fair. It's got everything you need, and €11 a night. You can't really go wrong with that, to be fair. Morning everyone. So we've woke up in the mountains. Pretty incredible spot really where we are. It was a hell of a drive getting up here, but it's completely worth it. Massive change from the beach spots that we've been staying at. Considering probably 95% of this trip has been by the coasts, being in the mountains is pretty cool really. You can see all the like ski lifts and stuff. I think it's a ski resort normally, and it's probably covered in snow in the winter. But anyway, we're gonna move on today, as we're starting to get pushed for time now. There's not too much time to have longer stops in places. We've got to go to the supermarket this morning as well, and in France they all generally tend to shut at lunchtime, if they open at all. So we found an Intermarché that closed at 12:30, so we're going to head to that, which is half an hour away, and then I think we're going to try and head to Lake Annecy. Kate really wants to see what that looks like, so we'll head there. Don't know where we're going to stay for the evening tonight. We're not too sure yet. We're going to see how we all feel. I had quite a bad migraine yesterday after I'd done my videos. I don't know if it's the altitude or the air pressure or something. I've not had one for a long time, not had one for the whole trip. Suffered with them since I was about 15. So yeah, I had that, and Mealy's not feeling great either. I think we're all just tired. Now this part of the trip, the thoughts generally seem to be about getting to Calais. Sadly, it's hard to think about anything else really, as we think about heading back to England. we'll try and make the most of the next few days. Don't want to sound like I'm moaning. I know we're in a privileged position where we are. So yeah, Lake Annecy, and then see where we stop after that. Everyone, just a little update where we are now. We're just on the way to the vets for Barney to get his worming tablet done and all his paperwork, so we can get the ferry on Thursday. We've just stopped for some lunch, just at a little French village. There's nothing here. It's a lovely little car park. Els and Kate are just on the grass doing some painting. We left early this morning to try and get the driving done earlier in the day, as it's just really tiring us out when we leave it late to arrive somewhere. So yeah, we were on the road about 9 AM, which has worked out much better. We smashed the miles out. The vets is at 4:45 and we're only 10 minutes away, so we'll head off there in another 45 minutes or so. Then we're going to head to one final beach park up, as we should end we sort of think we should end the trip as we've done most of it at the beach. End it at the place where we're at our best on the. So yeah, I'll drop the location of this little car park. It's just a stopover. There's no there's bins but nothing else. There's no facilities or anything. But if you want to stop for some lunch, it's a good spot. So I'll drop the location on the video as well. So yeah, one more stop to go, and then it is back to England. It's the final stopover in France now. I'm going to get the ferry tomorrow evening. We'll get the ferry. So we're about an hour and a half away from Calais now. Yeah, it all feels a bit weird, a bit strange that we've done it, and that we're heading back to England soon. Yeah, can't really getting my head around it. It's probably take us a bit of time to settle down back into life at home again. I'll be going back to work for a little bit just to get some more money in the bank before we head off again later in the year. We're just staying on a camping car park. As you can check on the app if there's space and stuff, we just thought it was easier. We did a bit of a drive yesterday, get here, you know that there's space to park and everything, so yeah, we just stayed at one of these. So we're staying a little village called Brighton, actually. Yeah, it's one of the nicer camping car parks. Just flip it around, so you've got all the spaces laid out for you. It's got all your services, toilet emptying, water, electric. So yeah, we'll stay here tomorrow, and then we'll drive up to the ferry. Try and have one last fun night here. Make the most of our last French evening. Oh yeah, everyone, so that's us done. We're on the ferry back to England. So we did on this trip France, Portugal, Spain, and even squeezing Switzerland, which was a bit of a surprise. We weren't prepared to, weren't aiming to do that, but just went for it while we're nearby. Just want to say thanks for the people that have been watching and commenting on the videos. Please subscribe. It's a massive. I massively appreciate it. If you already have, that's brilliant. If you haven't, get subscribing. There's plenty more to come from us as the year's going to go on. I'll be updating, or myself and Kate will be updating everyone over the next few weeks of what we're going to be doing with the rest of the year. We're far from done with travelling. It's been a great experience. It was doing this. It was massive selling the house and coming out to do this. It's been brilliant. We've had a great time. We've got a couple of weeks in Cornwall now just to wrap it all up before we go back home. So yeah, my next video after this will be us in Cornwall. See how we get on with the van down there on the little windy roads. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and yeah, get your notifications on for when the next videos go live.